ahead and start this lesson. Now, yesterday you didn't have a video, but you had to take quiz 1B and then do a couple of pages of reading. All right, so if you would take your quiz out and let's check it. Are you ready? Do you have a red pen? Okay, maybe a red crayon or marker, something like that. All right, here we go. We're going to go ahead and check it. All right, here we go. Number 1 is culture. Number 2 is natural. 3 is political. 4 is Europe. 5 is Eurasia. Now, these would have been really hard to get because you didn't have words to choose from. Okay? So if you miss some of these, then it's okay. These are hard. I remember being very difficult for my kids to get these too. It's hard when you don't have words to choose from and you just have to think of them. So don't worry if you got these wrong, okay? Don't worry about it. We will learn it. Let's look at this one. Number 6 is C. 7 is A. 8 is B. 9 is C. And 10 is B. All right. I would really like to see a picture of that if I could, okay? And then I'll determine if I'm going to take a grade for it or not. We'll just wait and see. All right. So let's set that aside and let's go ahead and do our lesson. This is our last lesson in this chapter. We'll be doing today, I think today you'll be doing a chapter review. Is it a chapter review that we're doing today? All I know is I think next Tuesday you'll take the test. All right, let's go ahead and look at page 18. We'll worry about that later. Now we're going to look at what people do, things that people do. Okay, now people still make maps. The most recent advance in map making is the GPS, the Global Positioning System. The United States Department of Defense developed this satellite navigation system for military use. Today, it can be used by civilians for navigation. It's a useful tool in map making and land surveying. It also aids farmers, geologists, military personnel, and many others in their work. The GPS is made up of satellites orbiting the Earth, control and monitoring stations on Earth, and GPS receivers owned by users. There are 24 GPS satellites orbiting the Earth. Each satellite weighs about 3,000 pounds and travels around the Earth every 12 hours. Each satellite broadcasts signals from space that are picked up by a GPS receiver on the Earth. That's how that works. A GPS receiver's job is to locate the signals from 4 or more of the satellites. This provides the receiver with a location using latitude, longitude, and altitude. The satellite also gives the receiver the accurate time. Anyone with a GPS receiver can accurately locate where he is and navigate where he wants to go. A receiver can be used day or night in any kind of weather, and it can be used whether you're walking, driving, flying, or boating, or whatever you're doing. So that tells us a little bit about the GPS system. All right, now, see this map right here? This is a Bible map. This is Paul's journey to Rome. Now, why in the world would we need a Bible map? I mean, some of these places don't even exist anymore. It's important for us to see the places that Paul went and the things that he did, isn't it? Okay, where did his journey begin? Where did it start? You see it? Caesarea, right here. His journey started in Caesarea. Pardon me. Paul was a Roman citizen. He had been falsely accused. I'm so sorry. Paul was a Roman citizen. Now, Rome is here. That's where he was from. He was a citizen of Rome. That's where he was born. And he was falsely accused and was put in prison in Caesarea. Do you know why? He went to Rome? See, he ended up going to Rome. because he was fighting, and he was supposed to go before the Caesar, and he was appealing to Caesar because he had been falsely put in prison, and he was going to appeal his case to Caesar. So this shows us the journey and the places that he went. And so we'll look at this map again a little bit later. All right, let's look at page 19 in our book, in our reader book. Now, we're going to look at road maps, okay? Road maps are a little bit different. I'm not sure what this is. But let's look at road maps. Wow, look at that. A road map shows the cities and the roads that connect one place to another. Main roads are numbered, and the numbers are inside different shapes. These shapes are used to identify the kinds of highways. In the map key of the Northern California map, which is down here on the bottom of page 19, you find each shape and the kind of road that it represents. Some road maps may also mark points of interest, natural features, and even rest stops. A road curves and bends, making it difficult to measure the distance between cities. On some maps, small red numbers are used to show the mileage along sections of road. Can you find I-80? I stands for interstate, so find I-80 on the Northern California map. What's the mileage from Sacramento to Auburn? See, it starts at Sacramento and it goes to, where's Auburn? Oh, it goes up. Do you see the 27, the little red 27 between where it says Sacramento? Sacramento is the capital of California. That's why there's a star, a red star there. So go up kind of northeast and you'll find the city of Auburn. There's a little red 27 between there. That means there's 27 miles from Sacramento to Auburn. States publish large flat road maps for tourists. These maps include smaller maps of the large cities in the state. A city map helps tourists navigate the main roads in that city. That's what I used when I was telling you that we had moved to Kansas City, Missouri after we married, and I had to use a road map. And so that's what I did. Okay, so let me see here. We're going to look at this display. This just shows us some interstate highways. Here's I-30, right kind of where we live. I-30 goes a long ways. Now, we went to Kentucky a few years ago to see the Ark. We went up, it was northern Kentucky, so we took I-30 all the way. Then it changed to 40. I think we went this way, and then we went up from there. That was the way that we went. I think we came back pretty much the same way. We may have come back a little bit different way, but anyway, so there's some of the main interstate highways. Now, here is a zoomed in city map of Sacramento. Sacramento is the capital of California. So this is a zoomed in city map. So this shows us all the little, be careful, sir. This shows us all the little highways and byways and roadways and that kind of thing of a city map. So, all right, so that brings us to the end of the chapter. So what you're going to do today is you're going to do page, I have to look back here because I don't have a book of my own. You have one page. It's page 19. It's a study guide page. Obviously, use your book to do that, but you're just going to do page 19. And I believe that's all you have today. And then on Monday, we're going to do a little game to study for the test, because I don't want you to just take the test on Monday. So we'll study, and then Tuesday, you can take the test, okay? All right. Otherwise, I do believe that is all for today.